It's Wednesday, and yes, it's summer, and I'm wearing my merino cable knitted jumper. Of course it is. Anyway, it's also Wednesday, and it is time for the poem of the day. This one is for the people pleasers in the house. It's called Don't Cause a Fuss, and yes, it is written from a real life story that actually happened. Someone I know did this thing, and the rest of it I just expanded. So hello to those of you who are here live. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this poem. It is 3 minutes and 30 seconds of, I think, fun silliness with a lovely message. So here it goes. I didn't want to cause a fuss or to be seen as rude. What? It's not a fuss to say something when they've put your allergen in the food. Not a little something that you just don't like, an actual ingredient that will keep you up at night or uncomfortable for days, but well, that's okay. You'd rather suffer sickness and pain than say, I'm really sorry, but I'm allergic to those. You may think I've made this up, but no, this story is true. The person in question, obviously not me, I hasten to add, nor a client neither, they knowingly ate what they were allergic to so as to not put out their friend or spoil the night. And at what price? Only 2 days in bed and on or over the loo. I mean, there's being a people pleaser, and then there's this, a whole other level. I hope you'd agree, or is this just me? What about you? What have you suffered or are suffering in order to not cause a fuss? I don't mean once or twice, that's simply polite or nice, but on a regular basis, pouring oil on the water, and just in case someone might feel a little put out of place, you think that it's better that you take the hit. I really can't get over it. For the sake of avoiding the conversation awkward, or letting someone down, or saying when the line's blurred, you'd rather be martyred? Perhaps that's the thing. Is this action truly selfless, or being wanting to be seen as so good? You'll be the one to shoulder the burden. But where do you draw the line? For in my experience with clients a bit like this, the sacrifice is seldom acknowledged, the burden rarely relieved or rewarded, and not causing a fuss quickly becomes a fast track to just being known as the soft touch, a sitting duck for those less gentle-hearted. The trouble is, this probably started as a pattern when you were younger, and not necessarily from some big kind of trauma. Never saying when something's wrong, avoiding criticism or confrontation, simply the need to please a parent or friend, to know your place and where you fit in. But when it goes on and on and on, in big ways or lesser, so it grows into pain, distress, a frustration which builds and builds until that final straw lights the spark of an emotional explosion. So how do you stop before that messy conclusion? Because I can say with zero consternation that if this continues, at some point you'll break, if you haven't already, at least once or twice. And there are simple ways to make positive difference to your life by letting yourself take up more of others' time and space. So the next time you're tempted to don the hair shirt, I beg you, ask yourself, is this worth it? The pain or the stress as you suppress what's best for you for the sake of someone else? Spending time or money on you is not greedy. Putting yourself first is not selfish or needy. And if you'd like help to set those boundaries or learn how to have that conversation challenging, then drop me a line or give me a ring. For as much as there's hundreds of people I've helped with this art, it still hurts my heart that your selfless and maybe martyred soul will think that others are more deserving of your time, your attention, your focus than you. So tell me, what next are you going to do? I'm going to leave it there. ... Fill in the blanks. What action are you going to take so that instead of being worried about causing a fuss, you allow yourself to take up and embrace that you are allowed other people's time and space too? And I really need to stop writing poetry because I keep rhyming all the time, even when I've stopped. Anyway, Lovely to see those of you who are here live. Thank you for joining me. If you might be interested, I'm thinking of doing a 60 or 90-minute live free masterclass around the topics of setting boundaries, saying no, how to notice if you are a people pleaser, because some of us, have those tendencies, are unconscious people pleasers. You can still be really successful and a people pleaser. If you might like a free masterclass on that, do let me know, because I'll create it if people want it, but I only know if people want it if people let me know. So there we go. Have a lovely day, evening, afternoon, wherever it is for you in the world. I know a couple of you here on the Instagram over in the States, so have a lovely day. I'm going to go and have my dinner because it's 8 o'clock at night. Take care, and I'll see you on Friday with the next poem. Hope you're enjoying them. Please feel free to share the love and share them around with other people too. Take care. See you soon.